Hello friends, welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College, Pune. Standard 10, Science and Technology, Part 2. Lesson 1, Heredity and Evolution. Theory of Evolution. Evolution, the progressive development of plants and animals from the ancestors having different structural and functional organization, is called as evolution. Evolution is a gradual change occurring in living organisms over a long period of time. Formation of new species due to changes in specific characters of several generations of living organisms as a response to natural selection leads to speciation. About 3.5 billion years ago, life had been non-existent on the earth. At the beginning, there may have been only simple elements in the ocean of the earth, and simple type of organic and inorganic compounds may have been formed from those. Complex compounds like proteins and nucleic acids may have formed over the long period from those simple compounds. Well, later on, it must be the first primitive type of cells that must have been formed from the mixture of different types of organic and inorganic compounds. Number of those cells may have gradually increased at the cost of surrounding chemicals. There may have had been some differences among those cells, and according to the principle of natural selection, some may have shown good growth and some may have perished, which could not adjust with the surroundings. Thus, on earth, the inorganic world would have formed the organic world. A closed biological system called the cell would have formed. Later on, the same cell would have developed, brought in changes, modifications, and would have grown into and evolved into a multicellular organism. The Big Bang Theory tells us about the formation of galaxies, stars, and the planets. Well, the formation of Earth is dated to 4.6 billion years ago. Earth once lived like a ball of fire and slowly cooled down into a watery and lush green planet. Now, a huge diversity of plants and animals are present on Earth. Animal diversity ranges from unicellular amoeba to man and giant whale. The plant diversity consists of various species ranging from unicellular chlorella to huge banyan tree. The life exists on Earth everywhere, from equator to both the poles. According to the theory of evolution, first living material has been formed in ocean. In due course of time, unicellular organisms were formed. Gradually, changes occurred in the unicellular organisms, from which larger and more complex organisms were formed. All those changes were slow and gradual. Hence, evolution is said to be the gradual change occurring in living organisms over a long duration. Evolution is an everlasting process of changes. However, it needs proof to prove it. Following are various proofs available in support of the theory explained here. Evidences of evolution. Let's see the various evidences of evolution, like morphological evidences, anatomical evidences, vestigial organs, paleontological evidences, connecting links, and embryological evidences. Morphological evidences. The study of morphology, that is, the study of external characters of organisms, support the theory of evolution. In the given pictures of plants like mango, chiku, and guava, you can see the similarities in characters, that is, similarities in leaf shape, leaf venation, leaf petiole, and fruit formation. In the same way, various similarities in morphological characters are seen in animals, like structure of mouth, nostrils, and ear pinnae, position of eyes, thickly distributed hairs on the body. Well, this indicates that there are some similarities in those groups, and hence it proves that their origin must be same and must have common ancestors. Anatomical evidences. If you carefully observe the pictures, there doesn't seem any superficial similarity between human hand, cat's foreleg, flipper of whale, and patagium of bat. Similarly, use of each of those structures is different in respective animals. However, there is similarity in structure of bones and bony joints in organs of each of those animals. This similarity indicates that those animals may have common ancestor. Vestigial organs. Degenerated or underdeveloped useless organs of organisms are called as vestigial organs. In living organisms, the sudden development of new tissues or organs for living in changing environment is not possible. Instead, existing organs undergo gradual changes. For example, appendix, which is useless to human, is useful and fully functional organ in ruminants. Similarly, muscles of ear pinna, which are useless to human, are useful in monkeys for movement of ear pinna. Various vestigial organs, like the reduced tailbone, termed as coccyx, wisdom teeth, and body hairs are present in body of human being. Paleontological evidences. Paleontology is the study of fossils. Large number of organisms get buried due to disasters like flood, earthquake, volcanoes, etc. Remnants and impressions of such organisms remain preserved underground. These are called as fossils. The study of fossils is an important aspect of study of evolution. The age of fossils can be determined by carbon dating technique. It becomes easy to deduce the information about other erstwhile organisms. Carbon consumption of animals and plants stops after death, and since then, only the decaying process of C14 occurs continuously. In case of dead bodies of plants and animals, instead of remaining constant, the ratio between C14 and C12 changes continuously, as C12 is non-radioactive. The time passed since the death of an animal or plant can be calculated by measuring the radioactivity of C14 and the ratio of C14 to C12 present in their body. This is the carbon dating method. It is generally used in paleontology and anthropology for determining the age of human fossils and manuscripts. The carbon dating method is based upon the radioactive decay of naturally occurring C14 and developed by Willard Libby. If you see the structure of the ground level and the fossils available in various levels, it seems that the vertebrates have been slowly originated from the invertebrates through Paleozoic era, Mesozoic era, and the Cenozoic era. Connecting links. Some organisms show some morphological characters by which they can be related to two different groups. Hence, they are called as connecting links. Let's see the examples. In Peripatus, the characters like segmented body, thin cuticle, and parapodia-like organs are present. Similarly, these animals show tracheal respiration and open circulatory system similar to arthropods. This indicates that Peripatus is a connecting link between Annelida and Arthropoda. Duck-billed platypus lays eggs like reptiles but shows relationship with mammals due to the presence of mammary glands and hairs. This indicates that duck-billed platypus is a connecting link between reptiles and mammals. Lungfish performs respiration with lungs irrespective of being a fish. This indicates that lungfish is a connecting link between Pisces and amphibians. These examples indicate that amphibians are evolved from fishes and mammals are evolved from reptiles. Embryology is the study of development of embryo of organisms. A comparative study of embryonic developmental stages of various vertebrates are given in the picture. This picture shows that all the embryos show extreme similarities during initial stages, and those similarities decrease gradually. Similarities in initial stages indicate the common origin of all these animals. Well, these are a few evidences that support evolution. Different theories about origin and evolution of life have been proposed till today, of which the theory of gradual development of living organisms is widely accepted. So friends, to summarize, in this video we have studied the evolution of life, second, the theory of evolution, and third, evidences of evolution. Thank you.